Hi families. In an attempt to keep you as up to date as possible with everything that is going on in our school, we are going to introduce a weekly talking news which we will hopefully be able to send you on a Friday and at the very latest on a Monday. This will be a really short news item which will just highlight anything that's coming up in the coming week. So, to give you an example, if we'd done it last week, we would have been highlighting the school photographs. Or if we know it's going to be particularly rainy, we might be saying, remember to pop some wellies in the bag, we've got our waterproofs. Today will be our first weekly talking news, and Miss Lynn Scale and I will take turn around about putting this together for you. So for next week, I just wanted to highlight a couple of things. If you are new to our school community, or you're just really getting up to speed with social media and things, we're going to be posting lots and lots of pictures and information about school life on our school Twitter account. So you can follow us at Lennoxtown P, and that's also on the newsletter that I sent home earlier this week. Obviously, we'll also send out our text messages, we'll send out information via group call. Keep your eyes peeled for information on the parent portal. So we're working on that just now, but that's been led by the local authority, but we're a pilot school for that, and we're hoping that that will be up and running by October, but there will be information in the coming weeks. That's going to be another avenue of how you access information about the school. We've also got our school website, which is kept up to date on a regular basis, and we've got lots of information on that. And we've got our Facebook page that we started last year, and that's just another avenue. We use that really similarly to Twitter, so that if you're not a Twitter person but you're a Facebook person, it's just another way you can get information from us. So in terms of things to highlight for this week's talking news, obviously I just want to touch base on the COVID situation. You'll all be aware that Eastern Bartonshire is the second highest infection rate nationally at the moment. Now, to put that in context, we were one of the first authorities to return to schools. And because of the new measures in place in regards to isolating or not isolating, there has been a surge in infections, particularly with school-aged children. Now, as it stands, we are still COVID-free in our school, but probably what I would say to families is it's inevitable. It's highly unlikely now that we're not going to have cases. So I want to give you a message that don't worry. It's not a big deal. As long as everybody stays well, it is what it is. We're really well prepared, and we'll continue to work with you. With this in mind, you may remember last year we sent home everybody's your Glow passwords, your passwords for Sumdog and the Pearson websites that we use. So in preparation for homework digitally first and foremost, because we'll use Teams to get homework information to you, but also in the case that you may find yourself in a position where your family are having to isolate and your child is well enough, they might not be well enough, they might need some time in their bed, but if they're well enough, then very similar to last year's model, we will put stuff up through Teams, and we'll also keep our website fully up to date with lots of resources. Again, similar to last year, we've got the grab and go learning packs that have got jotters and worksheets and pens and pencils in them. So all of those mechanisms are in place, and hopefully you won't need to use them. But let's be prepared and let's just normalise this, because we're learning to live with COVID, and that is the way forward. So really, I've not got much more to share in terms of talking news. Big news today, obviously our house captains are doing their speeches if you're the parent of one of our bigger boys or girls, and the school is very excited about that. On Monday, we are relaunching our golden tickets and the mechanisms for the children to be recognised and awarded and rewarded for consideration, for kindness, for taking responsibility, for all of the lovely actions we look for from the children. A few parents have asked me about the playground and making use of space and what resources we have in place. Again, this is a work in progress, and we are working on getting more resources out to the children to play with. I'm still working with the risk assessment mechanisms that we had in place before, so it's just getting that routine of resources being cleaned and put back properly. So we just need a little bit more time in that, but it is a work in progress. It is an area where there is absolutely room for improvement, and we are on that as an action. That's all I'm going to cover today in Talking News. It's just a short soundbite. There'll be another one of these next week. And if there's anything at all in the interim, you know how to get in touch. So lift the phone, send an email to the office, and one of us will get back to you as soon as possible. I'm hoping this is going to go out on Friday. So when I say have a super weekend and enjoy the sunshine, that is a timely message. But I think I'm a bit safe because I think it's to be sunny again next week. So if this is a Monday morning message, then it'll still work there too. Thank you for listening. Bye.